Oh, it's this dude. Okay, let me see. 1 second. You got to get higher in the camera shot, Nick. There we go.
Now we know
What's
this
up, y'all?
dude. Good to see you, Nick. He was here last week. Yeah, you were here.
Vapor Central lighter.
Yep, got himself a new lighter. Yep. We came here.
Yeah, now I have like a stockpile of these things.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good though, because then I get to like spread the story every time I go out.
Excellent.
Like
Yeah.
we had our staff Christmas party last night, and I got like everyone that was over 40 high.
Nice.
Awesome.
Taught him good.
Yeah,
What are you
that's how we
doing?
do over here.
What are you doing for Family Day?
Actually, we have this big thing going on. Like we have this club at my work, and we have like this giant thing going on for people in the club. So I'm probably gonna be working.
Ah. How long were
But
you?
I am gonna be down on the 1st of March,
Ah,
and I'm gonna get all of you guys real high.
I like hearing that. I don't know. Mark's pretty hardcore. I don't know. It's not gonna. But it's good that he called. No, he's ripping the bong.
Hell yeah!
I'm preparing for Hawaii 420.
Is that a towel up on the wall? My wife is asking. What do you got going on where you are?
He's hiding the smell from where he lives.
No, check this out. Check this out.
Okay.
It's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he comes everywhere when we get stoned.
No, I was talking the other one. To the
Oh,
my
what,
left.
over here? No, that's a giant. It's a giant blanket, I guess. Keeps the nasty light out. I'm like a vampire.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
So those are like
Keeps
those are your
us-
blinds.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. They're like my.
Curtains.
I have blinds, just they're weak as shit, and they let a bunch of light in.
I see it.
Yeah, we had to fix that.
We're gonna do some hash for the 420 in Hawaii.
We got 12 minutes.
Unbelievable show today.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna celebrate 12 minutes early.
Look, he's got a Macho Man flag right behind him. He can't be all that bad. It's unbelievable.
Dropping shit.
Don't worry, that happened to me with some hash earlier.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's like a replay of the Goodwin's wedding all over again.
Spilling hash.
You just can't leave open hash around me. I'm sorry.
Open hash around anywhere, man.
You just spilled.
Just close the lid.
What lid? It didn't have a lid. It's on
Darren
top
put
of
like 5 big buds in our grinder last night, and one of the grinder sides just fell into the carpet. And she almost started crying.
That happened to me last week. I was actually clearing out a little crystal.
How
catch-
much crying did... She's almost
Dump-
crying
oh.
now because you brought it up, Chris.
Yeah.
Way to embarrass you. Aaron, get the mic from him and tell an embarrassing Goodwin pot smoking story.
Hey Nick, I'm on a different camera here. I think you can see me when I switch cam.
Yeah, I can see you.
Hi.
Aaron, say a stupid Chris pot smoking story.
I don't have too many.
Oh,
But the other day he was
nice.
Playing
coughing.
nice, yeah.
She's
The
so
other day
nice.
he was coughing
Aw,
after
isn't
his
she
bong
sweet?
hit, and I didn't pull the
She's
camera
like a
away on Pod
sweetie.
TV. I filmed
Holy
him coughing.
shit, guys! I can see myself.
Sam's got
I'm
it.
behind all of you.
I have a story.
Yes, you are. We see you.
Sam has a story.
One time, I was hanging out here smoking weed, and Goodwin and Brian O'Gorman decided to get in a couch jumping competition,
Oh,
and Brian had him beat until Goodwin went home and got his good shoes, came back, and beat Brian with a better couch jump. It was amazing. I call it a weed smoking story because we were smoking weed.
he
the
went
entire time
home
was
and
here.
got better shoes to compete
You guys don't want to know what we do after hours.
in shoe jumping.
I can jump couches like nobody.
Why do you think they're lined up this
I got
way?
little legs, but I'm telling you, they got a lot of
Well,
spring.
that's why they're all lined up this way. People don't know. That's what we do after work.
Hurtling.
Hurdling. You know how hard it is to get high and clear some of these things? Fuck.
Are
it's
you
a
guys
lot.
like inventing the marijuana Olympics over there or something?
Always.
Yeah.
We always hurdle the couches.
We should have marijuana Olympics.
We think about these things every Look, Mark's like, yeah, I'm prepared.
Okay, you could have like bong ripping competitions,
With a
high
bouncy
couch
castle.
jumping hurdles.
I don't know how you would judge the bong ripping competition without having a panel of 3 people.
I think all the staff here think that we should have bong cleaning competitions as part of one of the
it
categories
should be
that we
staff
would
member.
dominate.
What do you guys actually use to clean your bongs over there?
We have a product called a Bong Buddy that's a magnet piece that goes inside the bong.
Yeah, I had one of those. It
As
got
well-
stuck.
And then we use 99% isopropyl alcohol and Epsom salts, as well as other kinds of tools like pipe cleaners, Q-tips, whatever.
So you guys
works.
don't use any like name brand cleaner like Orange Chronic or anything?
Not here, no. We've tested them out, but yeah, just 99% ISO.
The Orange Chronic's too expensive.
99% is important because if you buy the 70%, it won't work.
Yeah, like I've tried the 50% in salt and it's just shit.
It's important that it's 99%.
Somebody says a dab
chemistry.
gauntlet. Down south says dab gauntlet.
That's the other thing I have to do. I have to try a dab.
Dude, that's creepy.
We have offers from the crowd to pop
Little
your dab
pretty
cherry.
little princess edition accomplished.
Sam says we've done a lot of this.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I gotta get higher, man.
we have YouTube
I'm like
videos.
way down in the shot. Now I can see myself.
I'm just saying, we've done the bong gauntlets, we've done the dab gauntlets, we've done all that stuff. We need to like
A true
up
Olympics.
the ante a little bit, you know?
We need
Yeah.
you got to wear a costume. You got to
There
do
should be a
something.
risk of injury.
It should just
Not
be far
risk
more
of
difficult.
injury.
But that's risk of comedy.
Exactly. Tamara knows.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You need to up the stakes a little bit. Then that makes it
I'd
funnier.
like to see if someone do like a handstand bong rip or.
I have seen
Like an
that.
upside down.
I
Yeah,
have
that'd be
done
sweet.
that.
You've
we have
done
to
that?
Think of something better.
All right, next week.
Submit ideas via Twitter to @Myrnawana and @Vapor Central.
All right.
Right.
One toke, you got to hold the bong in. Who can do more push-ups?
These are all great
Yeah.
ideas.
One breath until you drop.
Our dance-off on Weedy Wednesdays comedy shows are really fun and popular, and
I don't know. I'm not into competitive pot smoking. Just
Well,
doesn't
it's not
excite me.
it's yeah.
You know, competitive
Yeah.
pot smoking.
Chris
what
is
about the
saying
bag,
you're the
then?
judge, Myrna. You'd get to judge all the contenders.
Well, I think
It's
we
like
should have a group of 3, and then I would have a flip board with decimal points, and then at the end someone would average the total, and that would be your score.
Well, it's like a pot
And then it
smoking
would
game,
be
a
like
drinking
round,
game.
robin, right? So only X amount go on to the next round, until it gets there. So you'd have to have numerous bong ripping techniques. You couldn't go up and do the same one. No, after you'd get 40 competitors, and then you're weeding it down in half, and then you're weeding that in half, and then you're getting down to that final 5. Well, once you get down to the final 2, you got to have a whole bunch in you by the time you get to that point. Because by that
Yeah.
point, I'll have seen so many bong rips and stuff that I'm liable to just be, fuck it, we're going to have some dabs on here, we're going to bring out a 10-foot fucking vapor bag, and then you're going to get to it. You got to zip a gauntlet and then make it to the stage, and I'm going to time you. Like, who knows by the time it gets to that final round. But yeah, I think we would need a judge panel of 3 just to average the total out for the bong rip.
It's like MMA.
Exactly. Just
What?
like MMA.
We could just have a sweet pot smoking game where every time Myrna says cops on the Myrna show, someone has to take a bong hit.
Did you say cock or cops?
She said
Cops.
cops. Got to take a bong rip.
Both are possibilities.
Anytime you say cops or police, everyone
I
has
like
to take
that.
a bong hit. It's the new Myrna show pot smoking game.
I like that. We could have like a word like the Pee Wee Herman show did, and we could just flash it at the beginning of the show
Special
and throughout
word.
the show. The special word. When
That
I
is
use-
awesome. You need to do that.
Remember that idea for next week.
It's the Myrna Show pot smoking game. It's like drinking games, but with pot.
Have the sound of children cheering.
Do we have the sound of children cheering?
It's a bit creepy.
Yay!
Reverend Dan was doing a children thing. There's two things. Good, when you're talking about Pretty Little Princess. I got it twice now. Right near the end. You didn't even know. And then you put the anal sex thing up there. You know what we're going to get from Jody Emery in a few hours. You guys put anal sex videos up on the screen tonight for your Valentine's Day special?
Nice. Well,
Yeah, you missed Brian O'Gorman humping under Collins or something in the bum.
Could be
You have to
romantic.
show the people that you love
Was
and
it-
some have. Nothing says love like anal porn.
Yeah, it's available on YouTube. It's already out there on YouTube. Yeah. You'll see bum porn. Can't believe you went there, good one. You know,
Hey man, there's anal everywhere.
like our
female.
Valentine's
Not
Day.
avoid it.
Everybody's like, "Oh, you should have called it the Valentine's Day special." Why would I call it that? The only people who get excited about Valentine's Day are. That
Yeah.
wasn't children.
It's got to be
That sounded
Pee Wee
like
Herman
Screamer.
creepy.
All I heard was screaming. It sounded like a horror movie. My chestnuts roasting under an open fire?
That's not very
Oh, is
good
that a
Valentine's Day,
Depends on who you are, I guess.
I guess.
Nah, it might be Pancake Wednesday.
I don't.
Oh.
Next month is Steak and Blowjob Day. That's the real thing to cheer for.
True that.
That should be a
Everyone's
national
just waiting up
holiday.
for that.
I don't know these. All right. So, who knew that it was Yeah, you only need to remember Steak and a Blowjob Day.
Yep.
That's like, I have a
It's up
card
there
for
with
chicks that
Christmas and
day.
your birthday.
Happiness is a blowjob. Just hand them the
It's
card.
true.
Hand
It
them
is.
the card. I provide this meat steak too.
Yes.
Ooh, that didn't work.
I see you people on Pot TV. What's up? All these random ass people.
Myrna, you got less than 2 minutes left in the show, buddy.
All right, kick the Skype kid out. Let's recap the show. What did we do today on the show? We talked about Pretty Little Princesses. Whole bunch of people
Bye,
ripped
Nick.
this bong. We traded a whole bunch of weed on the weed swap. The weed swap went like amazing. A whole bunch of people
All right,
got
say
in
bye,
there,
Nick.
traded a bunch of weed. And then I talked about going to court today. And then I did a bunch of dabs to make up for not smoking a lot of weed when I go to my parents' house. And I did a lot of dabs because it's Mark Emery's birthday tomorrow. And we're going to protest on April 27th for the Mark Emery at the U.S. Consulate. We talked about the 420 rallies in Ottawa and Toronto and Niagara Falls and other wonderful places in Ontario and throughout the provinces and, other provinces, I guess, hung up there. What else did we talk about, Smashy?
Well, most importantly, we got high.
Yeah, we did.
Exactly.
So, mission accomplished.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, and extracted some information from our audience.
Thanks for talking with us tonight at the Myrna Show. We're back next week, same bong ripping time, same bong ripping channel. Have a safe trip home.